Hi, class. Can you believe it? You have made it to week 6. I'm sure you feel like it's been a hard charge, but you are getting so close to the halfway point. Congratulations on finishing your first exam. I'm looking forward to reading your essay questions. You will be able to see what you missed once I grade your essay. Let's go into week 6. So last week I had already highlighted a fair amount of week 6, but I did want to refocus you in on the 2 assignments that you have for carbohydrates this week. We have Fed Up, which is the documentary that you're watching, and I explained that in pretty good detail last week in my weekly announcement, but this week you're also doing your No Sugar. I want to talk about this a little bit. So this week you are going to select 3 days consecutively where you remove all added sugar from your diet. Now, what's an added sugar? Added sugar is honey, agave nectar, sucrose, basically table sugar, anything where you're adding sugar to something. It could also be fruit juice, Gatorade, anything like that. The big culprits that you're going to find is you're going to really want to read the labels. There will be some sugar that you cannot avoid. For example, bread. Bread usually always has a little bit of sugar in it, and you may still need to eat some bread. So I highlight here that if some sugar is unavoidable, that you need to just document how much sugar you ate. But the purpose and the goal of the assignment is to remove all added sugar from your diet. And so you are going to take a food log of this. You're going to print all daily reports and write a summary. So really the bulk of the assignment, this is not as in-depth as a 72-hour. The bulk of the assignment really is in the work of removing the sugar. And the summary paragraph and the reports are what you'll need to turn in to me. And of course, you'll submit this right here. If you have questions as you're going about it, please feel free to ask. I find the one thing that students struggle with is they feel like they have nothing to eat for these 3 days. I would highly recommend planning for a day or two what you are going to eat. Seems to be, since most students eat largely processed, most people, I shouldn't say students, my colleagues do it as well, eat largely processed foods. They struggle when they realize that there's sugar in everything that they're consuming. So take a day or two to think about how are you going to execute your plan. Past that, you are studying carbohydrates, and this is where we start getting into the real meat of carbohydrates and digestion and absorption. And so you want to be spending some time and focusing in on that. Definitely spending the necessary time with the videos that I've provided for you, along with the PowerPoints, will prove to be really helpful in your studying. So you have a great week, and let me know if you have questions.